Hi Gemma.
Hi Mom.
So remember at the beginning of the year when I said I was going to do loads of occasional vlogs?
And we've done an occasional
A
vlog.
very occasional vlog. So it's a 3-day weekend, it's now August and I've not done one since before we went on holiday.
3-day weekend.
3-day weekend for me.
Yeah, 3-day weekend for you. It's not 3-day weekend for me. Some of us working weekend.
But yeah, so I'm gonna hopefully record
On your own tomorrow.
on my own.
While I'm in work.
Yeah, I'm just gonna sit in a room and weep all week.
Going, ooh, Jenny's in work. I'm just coming home and going out again and leaving me.
But yeah, I'll show you what's changed of late. So first thing that's changed is, hang on. I still haven't painted this. BB-8's still here, but you weren't aware of BB-8's present. That was a Gemma's birthday present. We have a new boiler. I'm very excited about the new boiler because this means that I can have a bath. And I also, because I kind of believe in if you're going to like spend money on something like this, treat yourself. We got a Nest, which means I can now tell the boiler to heat up the house when I'm not even in the house. I can set it from home. And we have the most complicated controller, which is excuse the mess, because everywhere in this house is a mess. That's the controller. Yeah, the kitchen's tidy because you tidied it. And it does things, and I don't know how it works, but we'll figure that out eventually, I'm sure. Oh, there we go. Ooh. Oh, that's useful. But yeah, anyway, so that's essentially, and that's probably about as interesting as the weekend will get. So you might as well stop now. So what are we planning to do this weekend, Gem?
Well, I'm planning on going to work, then going to my goddaughter's tea party. Then on Sunday, getting angry in shops because I can't find anything to wear. And then possibly alcohol to calm me back down again after my shop rampage.
Sounds good. And then Monday, we don't know.
Recovering from hangover of Sunday.
Okay.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
Well, we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
So of course the first order of business for a 3-day weekend is to get beverages. We went to Majestic Wines over in Southport and I picked this Einstock Icelandic Toasted Porter, which is actually available for sale in Epcot. So that's cool. I also got a Little Bro Session IPA and 2 Yeasty Boys. So we got the Digital IPA and the Big Mouth. And Gemma picked some Naked Ladies.
What you do?
Yeah. We're going to enjoy those later. Oh, and Gemma wants to...
My sister bought me this for my birthday. It's a Cat Kidston shopper. And everything folds up into the little Minnie Mouse.
Yeah, that's cool, because when it's not folded up, you could use that as a little pocket, couldn't you?
Yeah, it's so cute.
That's nice.
It's very cute, I like it.
That was useful for carrying much beers.
Yeah, it's got handles as well.
And
The way it's a PTK.
for tea, we're going to have a carpet picnic, which is a kind of a tradition for us of an evening. We buy bits of food and we sit down on the carpet and watch some vlogs and eat and get fat. Yes,
Ooh.
Florida fat. I think Holly likes a new bed. Are you sneezing? So Holly just turned 13 and she's had a bit of back trouble, we think. So I got her a nice new comfy bed and she seems to like it quite a lot. Although she does like to lie here as well, which is a bit of a pain when you come through the door and hit her in the legs. So we have to be careful now, don't we, Hol? Because you never learn, do you? You silly dog. So it's Saturday now. I've just dropped Gemma off at work. She's unfortunately got to work today. But I decided she's going out tonight, so I'm going to make some pulled pork. So I'm going to do that in a bit, and I can just hear the dog coming in. And also, I'm just about to play with the Nest. I'll just show you something that I've just tested. So first thing, I can now control the heating from here. That now is set to 22, but it's actually 23 in here already. If I turn it up to 26, the boiler just kicked in. That's cool. And the other thing I can do, which is even better than where I've got this, is Alexa, set the heat in the kitchen to 9 degrees C. How cool is that?
Setting kitchen heat to 9.
So I can turn the heating on and off using Alexa. Actually, it doesn't work quite like that. I can change the temperature of the heating using Alexa. I can turn the heating on and off using my phone. So that's kind of fun. Of course, it's August and it's probably one of the warmer weekends I've had this summer, so there's really no point in putting the heating on. So while I've got this cool new toy that I can play with, I can probably only really play with it when it starts to get a bit colder. But anyway, now it's pulled pork time, so I've got the crock pot set up. I'm going to need to get this meat, apologies vegetarians, I'm going to have to get the skin off it, I'm going to put the season on it. Ideally I would have done this last night, but it's a last minute decision to make this, so it didn't get a good time to, good amount of time to marinate and seasoning. I should probably leave that on for most of the day on a low setting until the meat just literally falls apart. I mean, literally you can't pick it out when it's done. And then I'll make up a barbecue sauce out of ketchup and mustard. So I'm going to get that started and get that on. I can't do that one-handed, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes. Well, that went pretty easy. I have now put the... One thing I don't like about this crock pot, by the way, is it doesn't have a power light. So I can just leave it on the side. Not turned on, because it doesn't tell me that it's turned on. But yes, anyway, the pork is now in. It's seasoned with garlic, Coleman's mustard, paprika, cinnamon, chili powder hot, a little bit of salt and pepper, and I added some Coke as a sort of base for the slow cooker to kick in. It looks horrible in there right now, but when it's done, it'll look way better. And what I'll use is the water and the juices and the Coke that comes out of this to make a sauce for the pulled pork later this evening. But that's now going to sit on for the rest of the day and slow cook. So let's see how far we got. What it's looking like now. Oh, that's looking a little bit more edible. Just a little bit. I can see all my spices on the top. I need to ladle the fluids over the top of it. So it's 7 hours later and we've got some fantastic pulled pork, which is rather lovely. That's a bit too much. Rather lovely. Also, lots of juices here to reduce down into a barbecue sauce with some ketchup and some mustard and some whatever else I find in the cupboard. Emma's home.
Hi.
You alright?
I'm a bit tired.
You're a bit tired?
Yeah.
You've got to go out now, haven't you?
To an
Friends' houses?
11-year-old birthday party.
You'll have a whale of a time.
There's alcohol, that's all that matters.
I'm going to stay here and be miserable.
Oh, you don't have to, you can come with me.
Yeah, and then I can't eat my pulled pork.
That's true, because I'm supper.
Although, to be quite honest, I'm not even slightly hungry after my large dinner.
I'm not hungry yet, actually. I had a sandwich and dinner. I'm not particularly hungry.
So what we're going to do tomorrow?
Go and get drunk.
Okay. Now we're going to go to town, we're going to have a nice walk around and we're going to do a little bit of window shopping.
Yeah, I need to do actual shopping.
Yeah, okay. And then we're going to have some nice food and have a few drinks, but not too many drinks like last time, Gemma.
I don't know what you're talking about. Not at all.
And we're still not sure what we're going to do on Monday, are we?
No.
Oh, look at that. That is my finished pulled pork with the barbecue sauce mix. As a side note, these are quite good fun. This is a Magenta Bat 4 bat detector. So if you see any bats flying over the house, we sometimes stand in the garden and set this thing up and you can hear them. Typically now I'm recording, I can't see any. I just saw one a couple of seconds ago though. I'm also just stopping the dog from drinking water that's been in a bucket from rain. No matter how much fresh water you put down for a dog, she'll drink the stuff from a bucket. There we go. You hear that? It's Sunday, and we're in Liverpool City Centre. We're going to go and check out some shopping, so have some unprecedented scenes. Gemma walked into the first shop she wanted to go to and bought coats. That's not like you at all, is it?
Yeah.
So that's a good start. Now we can just go to the pub. We're done. Now we can go to the Lego stuff.
And the Disney stuff.
And the Disney stuff. We're in Liverpool one. Place where we don't buy many things. That used to be Quiggins, which was like Affleck's Palace, which was kind of cool.
My favourite chocolate.
Yeah, it was. We're gonna oh yeah. We're gonna head down to the Lego stuff. Anybody want about a painted beetle? That's not road legal, the light's covered up.
Yeah. It's on a 1967 Google
Someone's had the wheel nuts off it already. And this one's a Sergeant Pepper's one.
I'm gonna get the fences for the picture.
That's fun. Main stretch of Liverpool 1, we have the Disney store and the Lego stores a little bit further up. I think it's like next door, isn't it? Sorry?
Next door but one, is it? Yeah, they do the shop and the
Oh yeah. Next door but 2.
Look closer.
Yep. You're gonna buy that?
I'm tempted. I do like her saggy boobs. she's tempted.
Angry Tiger. And what is that?
Mr. Flibble.
Mr. Flibble.
I don't know, is it supposed to be Diablo from Sleeping Beauty?
Angry Tiger. Came away empty-handed.
You did?
But we did meet some viewers, which was cool.
Yeah. It was nice to say hello to people.
It is. It is kind of funny though, because we did not expect it. Someone comes up and says hello. It's unusual. So where are we going to go now?
I don't know.
We're a bit done with shopping and we've been in 3 shops. That is pretty much
I
us.
got what I came for, so.
To John Lewis
Oh yeah, you want to
and maybe go and get a drink because I'm thirsty.
Okay.
We're in Matthew Street. Well, at the bottom end of it. We're going to go and find a new bar that sells a lot of craft beers. We just went to Lush as well and I got some bath bombs.
I'll show you them later.
Yeah, we will do. But yeah, this is kind of the touristy bar area of Liverpool, famous for its Beatles connections, as most bars in Liverpool have a Beatles collection. Which one? The White Star. That's one of Gemma's favourites.
Classic,
Yeah.
proper old England pub.
But we're not going there today.
Saturday.
We're not going to go up there today on account of how busy it is, but the Cavern and Pub and Club are up
Because
there.
it's a bank holiday, so we've got a lot of visitors in. Okay.
We're going to go that way instead. It's busy here. Fun part is actually trying to find this bar. We think we know where it is. Fortunately, it's not on Matthew Street. Nearly there now. There's a flyover in the background and there's a really good pub up on the left here called the Ship and Mitre. Let's see.
Are you sure?
Much further down though. Yeah. So it's called the Dead Crafty Beer Company and Gemma doesn't think it's down here. But I do. Gemma is apparently right even though I was right. So what did you get?
Something with passion fruit.
Passion fruit goes, yeah, and I got the Don't Go Breaking My Heart, as in H-A-R-T, by Dead Crafty Brewery. It's an American red. We think yours is like a tart beer, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'll give it a try in a minute. Mine's really nice. Yours nice.
I didn't see what brewery it was.
I didn't either. We can find out when we go back to the bar. Oh, it was Hawkshead, I think.
It was Hawkshead.
Yes.
It was.
And your brother's joining us in a minute.
It is, yeah.
So I went for this beer, which is 7% and is a...
Oh, just fantastic.
It's called Magic Rock Brewing's Kentucky Common Ground. Just reading it off the side. Probably one of the best beers I've ever tasted. It's got like a bit of a bourbon taste to it and coffee taste to it. Really
I like the
nice.
Sundays. They're called Millie.
We really like it here. This is going to be a regular visit for us, I think. So you're enjoying the Dead Crafty Beer Company?
I am.
Which one is that?
This is the Wild Beer Company Rooting Go.
Oh yes, of course.
That doesn't taste like beer, it tastes like prosecco.
Which is why you like it. You old lush.
It's unusual. It's really nice.
Well, that one is too. I mean,
That one, the first mouthful is weird, but then it melts into Thornton's cappuccino truffle. It's lovely.
yeah, I could definitely drink that, but I wouldn't session it because it's about 8%.
And you already sound
yeah,
tiddly.
I am a little bit tiddly off that. So we need to get some food now, don't we?
Yes.
Where are we going?
Large and coop.
Yard and Coop or chicken?
Chicken.
So we're on the move now, back to Yard and Coop, but I just wanted to show you the Radio City Tower, which actually used to be a revolving restaurant. Do you remember when they had fireworks from the top of it?
Yeah, and the Five Guys.
Yeah, and there's a Five Guys over there, but we're not too fussed about that today. Well, it's not an entirely horrible evening in Liverpool, which is a rarity for a Liverpool bank holiday. Normally it chucks it there.
Blue sky.
Blue sky. Light amount of cloud. So, back when I was a teenager, I came to Liverpool as a student. And if you head down Lord Street there to the right the way down towards the river, you'll basically get to where I used to live. Which is pretty cool as an 18-year-old to have like the whole of Liverpool literally on your doorstep. Right up the top there. Liverpool looks really pretty tonight.
I love this building.
This is nice, isn't it? And this one over here.
Yeah.
It's an absolute feast for the eyes, the buildings around here. Yeah. The Salt House Tapas Bar. And here's our choice for the day.
The one with the giant chicken outside.
Look at the dinky pie glass, it's adorable. You got some Hoppy Joe and you got, what's that one? Fuba. Fuba. Nice one. So I'm going to give this a try. Food has arrived. What have you picked? Fillet burger and some monkey balls. And I got some dirty bird fries. Food time. It's really nice, by the way. I've already tried some. This bit here, I just couldn't resist. Empty plate's always a good sign. Nice. Very nice. Warm. I can see the sweat on your face from the hot sauce. The bill just arrived in an egg box. And it's got little chocolate eggs in it. How much was that for the, effectively 3 meals with the chicken?
£34.
£34.60. And both of us are pretty full. We haven't had dessert. Did you enjoy that?
I did.
Good, wasn't it?
Repeat visit.
Yep.
As good as first time.
And there's another chicken place. Do you want some more chicken, Jam?
Yeah, go on.
We're going to head up to Brewdog now for a couple of days.
When did they do a chicken smoothie?
Chicken smoothie. This area never looks the same twice. Like, we used to go to a bar around here quite a lot called Mellow Mellow, which we think was just down there. But everything's changed so much we can't even find it anymore. It closed like 2 years ago. So. And we're at Brewdog, serenaded by people singing Stone Roses in the bar behind us. But here we go. Well, that was a bit of a washout. Last couple of times I've been in there, they've just not had a good selection of beer on, which is odd for Brewdog because they generally do. And they seem to have sold half of.
Really strong.
Yeah, everything's quite strong, which we're not in the mood for right now. And it seems to have sold quite a lot. So we're going to head to Dispensary. Or do you want to go this one?
Yeah, Dispensary.
Dispensary, which is a bit of an old man's bitter drinking establishment, so we won't be vlogging in there. But it is a really good pub. So we're going to head there now. For the record, that's a Dispensary there to the left. Really nice beers in there. It's very warm, isn't it? So we're going to get a cab home. This cab potentially, hopefully. And we're home. You had a nice day.
Had a lovely day.
Our taxi driver took us over speed bumps at the speed of sound. And now I have at least 3 herniated discs in
And
my
I've
back.
got 2 black eyes. Having a week.
There's Holly having a wee.
Holly!
Oh, the crows are angry. The
Holly!
crows are matting. I really
Hello,
need to mow this
sweetheart.
lawn, look at that.
No, that's not.
I thought I'd done it for the
Shut
last
up.
time this year, but it's shot up again since. Morning, Gemma.
Morning, Mum.
How are you? Well, it's Monday, so we're having sausages for breakfast. No, that's not particularly a Monday thing, but we're going to have sausages for breakfast. Yes. These are bank holiday sausages. Well, we're not sure what we're going to do today because we didn't really plan anything, and traffic everywhere's going to be an absolute nightmare.
I know what the first thing we're going to do is
What?
watch Game of Thrones.
Okay, we're going to watch Game of Thrones first, that's a good point. And other than that, Gemma's upset with me. And you, Gemma?
Yeah.
Gemma, would you like to tell people why you're upset with me?
They make me carry all bags.
Yeah, apparently I make Gemma carry all the bags. When do I make you carry all the bags, Gemma?
When my dreams.
So you woke up upset with me because you had a dream where I wouldn't carry
At
bags.
least I realised before I shouted that,
Yeah, that is true. Be easier to hear now. Thank you for my sausages. So did you enjoy Game of Thrones?
Yeah.
No spoilers.
No spoilers. It was awesome.
What we're going to do now,
Oh god.
we're going out. We don't know where or why or when or how, but we're going out.
I'll finish the emoji.
This is basically Gemma's usual position. On the couch playing Emoji Blitz while the rest of the world happens around her.
Yeah.
Welcome to the Big Red Fun Bus. So one thing we did about a week ago was we got this sat-nav head unit updated with new software, which is pretty cool because now basically the entire car does OK Google. What does a lion sound like?
Here's what a lion sounds like.
Not entirely sure that's the most useful feature ever, but it does Spotify and it does maps as well, which is kind of cool. So my car has sat-nav normally, but also it now has Google Maps, which is a bit more up to date. Hello.
Hello.
Well, that turned into a bit of a day that wasn't easy to vlog. We just went to do some shopping and then visited family.
We went to see your mum and dad because they're going on a cruise on Friday.
Yeah.
We went to see them. And we went to visit our new niece Sophia because we haven't seen her for 3 weeks and she was a winky little. So.
Yeah, she was quite cute. She was. It's very warm today. We have a very excited dog here because she's about to get a tin of chappy, which is one of her favourite things to eat. She's cute, isn't she? And we're going to finish the rest of the pulled pork that I made the other day with some meat lost on it, which is a barbecue sauce from Asda, which we quite like.
And it's swimming well approved.
Very nice.
Because it's not got a lot of sugar in it.
Is the Budweiser that you're drinking swimming well approved?
Yeah.
Okay then. One thing we forgot to do was mention what we'd got from Lush. Well, I'd got from Lush, and I'm going to go and have a bath now, so let's have a look at what I got. Are you going to open them all as well?
Yeah. This is the Comforter bubble bar.
Okay.
And this one looks like this.
Wow, that is colourful.
This one you crumble into your bath, you don't use it all at once. It smells of like black currants. On this side it looks like it's got a bit of an evil face going on.
Is the noise I imagine that would make.
We got, you got a bath fizzery thing, a fizz banger bath bomb.
Alright.
She had trouble with the stickers, didn't she, on the tin?
Yes.
Funny.
The till
Everything kept running out on it.
playing up somewhat.
This one looks like this.
It's very yellow.
It smells lovely, and I bet it's got all sorts inside.
This is the one they're going to discontinue, she said, isn't it?
Yeah, it's got all sorts inside.
I might have to use that one actually. I don't know. Oh, if it's got glitter in it, I might be doing. This is the problem with Lush, is you're always sort of playing this sort of game of what's got glitter in it, because I don't want glittery poods tomorrow, so you do have to be careful.
And glittery beard. This
This
is the new thing. This is the Dark Art Jelly Bomb. It says run the bath just how you like it, get in and then put your jelly bomb into the water, sit back, relax and watch as it fizzes, releasing its skin softening jelly.
That sounds...
Disgusting.
Yeah, that sounds like something that'll get stuck in my beard. Or what of a beard that I actually have. Let's have a look at this thing. That looks weird, doesn't it?
Just smell nice. So you can smell orange jelly like from the inside.
Mm.
And it's got suspect pink.
Yes, there's potential for glitter.
Yeah, and that one looks a bit like a dragon egg. And last but not least, because this weekend was Beatles weekend in Liverpool.
It was.
It was. So there was
historically, they used to do a big festival in Matthew Street.
There was
there seemed to be much going on
at the hotel and the cars.
Yeah.
So we all live in the yellow submarine. Yellow submarine.
It smells like coconut.
Yellow submarine.
You've also got that one you got for Christmas in there, haven't you? It's like a star on a wand. Yeah. And I thought that was glittery, but it doesn't look very glittery.
It's not. It was glittery on the outside. It's no fairy. It's very simple. Okay.
Oh well, that's
There's no fairy
that's not the
wand.
most masculine smelling Lush, although it is
Smells like-
nice smelling.
Shrimps, foam shrimps.
I can say it smells like shrimps. That sounds lovely.
Foam shrimps that you used to get in like your 10p mix.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
what it smells like. And they were my favourite
Yeah.
sweet smells little, so.
So I'm gonna have a bath now, and we're gonna have a relaxing evening, and I think we're pretty much done for the 3-day weekend vlog.
Yeah.
Not the most active of weekends, but it was relaxing.
It was a good weekend, I enjoyed
Yeah,
myself.
yesterday was really good fun, wasn't
Yeah, it was.
it? We had a nice time in town.
Mhm.
It was cut a little bit abruptly short because we were very warm.
Very warm, and everything was busy.
Yeah.
Because it was bank holiday weekend and there was football on.
Yeah, it
as
was
well,
just getting to that point where
Yeah.
we just didn't want to stay in town anymore because silly
No,
people
all
were starting to
the
turn
football
up.
traffic were all coming out, and they were all in a good mood because they'd won, but it just makes everything really busy.
Yes. So we'll see you soon.
Bye.
Bye bye.